Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anitha Mataji, we can't hear you, Mataji, or see you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, sorry I got disconnected I think.
Oh, no.
Number 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Number 6, to give some interpretations to the holy name of our Lord. Number 7, to commit sinful activities on the chanting of the holy name. Number 8, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. Number 9, to instruct a faithless person about the holy name of the Lord. Number 10, to not have complete faith on the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments. Even after understanding so many instructions on this matter, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against his offenses in order to achieve the desired success. That is Krishna Prema. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I once again welcome all of you to this Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call for the session of Srimad Bhagavatam. But before moving on to the session, I would like to know who are all present on the call today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvind Das from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvind Dax Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the call and giving us your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, Illinois.
Hare Krishna, Yashamati Priya Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and thank you for your association, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anitha Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devdasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving us your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anitha Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Priti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Priti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving us your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. This is Shamaguri Devi Dasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shamaguri Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. And
Hare
thank you for your
Krishna, Mataji.
association, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to the all assembled devotees of Bhakti Sangha, most dedicated, most sincere devotees of Bhakti Sangha. This is Pooja Arora from Haridwar.
Hare Krishna, Pooja Arora Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving us your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anitha Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Radha Pyari Devdasi from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving us your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anitha Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjri Leela Devidasi from Naperville. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Manjari Leela Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving us your association. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I once again welcome all of you to this Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call for session on Srimad Bhagavatam. So today's class will be given by His Grace Keshavanand Prabhu. Before moving on to the session, I would like to hand over the call to Ayan Saha Prabhu to give brief introduction about Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Ayan Saha Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the call. Over to you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam. I offer my obeisances to all the assembled devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Here is a brief introduction for our today's speaker, His Grace Keshavananda Das. Prabhuji was a professional doctor for many years, and Prabhuji is now a practicing monk. Since the last 20 years, Prabhuji has conducted extensive research and authored books in the field of science and spirituality. Prabhuji feels the rift between science and spirituality must disappear to bring peace in the world. If spirituality is a superstition and a myth, science is materialistic and atheistic. A new approach to life is needed today that can bring the best of both. Science must re-embrace spirituality and be humble to admit its defect, flaws, and ignorance. And spirituality must base itself on sound, scientific, and rational ideas. Prabhuji has studied both Vedic and Western philosophy. Besides learning Sanskrit, Prabhuji also learned Bengali, Gujarati, and Marathi, Kannada to understand its tradition and traditions. Prabhuji's persistent endeavor in the field of science and spirituality has enabled him to come up with seminars on diverse topics like science and the Vedas, mind and machines, science fails to explain life, consciousness and beyond, etc. Prabhuji that he has presented in various colleges in India, Europe, and America. Prabhuji, under the guidance of his spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj, has also started a Gurukul, a traditional system of Vedic education in Punjab, India, where children learn the ancient Vedic culture and the values. Besides, Prabhuji has started a farm community. The community has a traditional way of living with mud huts and thatched roofs with cows and farming. The community will set a model for the world to show how to live a life based on the principles of simple living and high thinking. Here's a brief introduction for Prabhuji. Over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for giving that brief introduction about His Grace Keshavanand Prabhuji. And the Prabhuji is joined. I don't see Prabhuji in the call. Yeah.
Not yet, Mataji. We
Not
can
yet,
read
yeah.
we can read the verse, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I once again welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call for the session of Srimad Bhagavatam. So today's class will be given by His Grace Keshavanand Prabhu on the verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 9, verses 22 and 23. But before moving on to the class, we'll have Her Grace Indulekha Mataji will read the verse with translation and purport. Over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 9, Text 22 and 23. 22. Te palayanta samayam asura swakritam nripa tushnim asan krita sneha sri vivada jugupsaya. Translation. O king, since the demons had promised to accept whatever the woman did, whether just or unjust, now to keep this promise, to show their equilibrium, and to save themselves from fighting with a woman, they remained silent. Text 23. Tasyam kritati pranaya paya katara bahumanena chabadha nochu kinchana vipriyam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The demons had developed affection for Mohini Murti and a kind of faith in her, and they were afraid of disturbing their relationship. Therefore, they showed respect and honor to her words and did not say anything that might disturb their friendship with her. Purport: the demons were so captivated by the tricks and friendly words of Mohini Murti that although the demigods were served first, the demons were pacified merely by sweet words. The Lord said to the demons, "The demigods are very miserly and are excessively anxious to take the nectar first. So let them have it first. Since you are not like them, you can wait a little longer. You are all heroes and are so pleased with me. It is better for you to wait until after the demigods drink." Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for reading the verse translation and purport. Sri Prabhuji has not joined, I think. If anyone wants to introduce themselves. If anyone
Yeah,
themselves, Prabhuji
Mataji.
joins. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, we can have some discussion on the verses until Prabhuji comes.
Okay. Okay, Mataji, sure.
Yeah, you can start, Mataji. You can, Mataji, you can keep sharing the verses.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So today's verses are from. So let's see what we were doing in this chapter. It's about the Samudra Mandan Leela, right? So what we did till now, can anyone open up? What is the context going on at present? Okay, so it's between the demons and the demigods. So Samudra Mandan Leela is a famous pastime, but still we are seeing so many various speakers speak about the teachings from the Samudra Mandan Leela. So here in verse 22, it's given translation. O king, since the demons had promised to accept whatever the women did, whether just or unjust, now to keep this promise, to show their equilibrium and to save themselves from fighting with the women, they remained silent. So in the next verse, Mataji, what is the translation? So the demons had developed the affection for Mohini Murti and a kind of faith in her, and they were afraid of disturbing their relationship. Therefore, they showed respect and honor to her words and did not say anything that might disturb their friendship with her. The demons were so captivated by the tricks and friendly words of Mohini Murti that although the demigods were served first, the demons were pacified merely by sweet words. The Lord said to the demons, the demigods are very miserly and are excessively anxious to take the nectar first. So let them have first. So this is what actually we say the demoniac quality, right? We see so many in this Leela, what we are saying is how the demoniac persons are there in this world. Means like it started from the time immemorial itself, we can say. So we can, that is given in this chapter of Samudra Mandan Leela. So the demigods and the demons. So when we see, same way we can see the qualities of the devotees and the non-devotees in this world, right? Even when we were non-devotees also, we had so many demoniac qualities. So I can say to myself, so we were even like one small trigger is enough for us to get angry on that opposite person who is there in front of us. So we don't know what we are speaking, we don't know what we are doing also. So that much we were. And when we, as soon as we enter into this realm of this devotion service along with the devotees, it's not that easily we can enter into this. It's only because of the mercy of the Lord and Guru Janas, we can enter into this association of the devotees. And of course, it's a mercy of the devotees also. So first of all comes the devotees. That's why the limbs of the devotion service, it said as first starts from Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya, right? So as soon as we come into this, yes, of course, we relish the devotion service. And it's like we are doing party every day. When we see the whole year, we have something or the other, as Prabhupada says in his purports, right? Even in his Lilamrita, means like we can see even few of the interviews of Prabhupada saying where the reporter asked you're not doing anything, you're just worshipping the Lord, and you're not doing any daily activities, and you're not enjoying. So Prabhupada says we are enjoying more than you. Actually, we are busy all 24 hours every day. So we don't have any time for any outside world, he says, right? So that's very true. Because now we see like for past 2-3 months we are very busy, right? We had back-to-back all functions starting from Janmashtami, then Radhashtami, sorry, even before that Balram Purnima. So everything. So then after that we had Vasant Panchami, then so like that it's going on. So, and now we have this Holy Name Week, and even monthly 2 days we have Ekadeshi Vrats, right? So all these things we are relishing every single day. We are relishing in this path of devotion service only by the mercy of the Lord and the devotees. So why I came to say this is that's the thing we relish. As soon as we enter into this path of devotion service, we feel like we are the devotees. With the devotees we are enjoying all these things, but when we were like non-devotees, we also enjoyed, but that was very temporary, right? So even now when we after coming into this, we don't feel that enjoyment as great, which means the material enjoyment. When we go for parties, yes, of course we go, because we cannot hesitate our relatives also, we'll have to go to the parties also. So but still we enjoy but we know from inside that it's just temporary, right? So we pretend to be like, yes, I'm also enjoying along with you. So that's how the when we see from inside to outside world. So that is a where we can say the non-devotees are behaving like the demoniac demons. So of course, me myself, I cannot call myself as a devotee. So I can say that I'm also a demon in one sense, like so we have so many anarthas in ourselves, right? So our even now also I get angry even when someone says something, but still I do realize that okay, I should not do this at this point of time. So that understanding has come. So that's what I'm saying, that is the difference between a devotee and the non-devotee. That's where here we are seeing about the demons and the demigods, where the Lord says. So in this chapter of Samudra Mantran Leela, we see that the demigods always they were having the shelter of the Supreme Lord, right? So whatever calamities comes, they go and take shelter of Lord Narayana. So that is why the Lord is very pleased with them. So that's why the Lord, he himself, he came to help the demigods. So but whereas the demons, they are not like that. They think that aham mameti, we say, right? Me and mine. So that mentality is there. So this is mine. This is me. I am the winner of this what to say, this competition, or I'm the one who's giving the donation for this temple. So all these mentalities there in that in the non devotees, means the demons mind. So that is the difference. So since the demigods take the shelter of Vishnu came to help them as Mohini Murti, and Mohini Murti is very she's very beautiful, right? So Lord, in whatever way you see the Lord, in whatever form you see the Lord is really very beautiful. So in which we see even Lord Shiva also got captivated of Mohini Murti. So in that ways, we can see here that these demons, they got attracted, they saw the Mohini Murti form of the Lord, and they just got attracted, and they were ready to hear whatever they say. So that's where they get cheated, right? So, and the Lord very tactfully cheated the demons by making them to to stand in front of the mouth of Vasuki, so that the poison will come and they will get affected of that. So, whereas the demigods, since they were very patient and they listened to the Lord, yes, of course, they first said that we cannot stand behind the demigods, sorry, demons. So we will, how can we accept this? So they also had that same mentality, but still they obeyed to the Lord. So that's why they got a gift of Amrit, we can say, right? So, and we have so many pastimes in this Samudra Manthan Leela, if we go on seeing. So like we see many avatars of the Lord has come in this one Leela itself. Can someone say what are all the avatars we have seen in this Leela so far of the Lord? We can discuss, right?
The Lord appeared as Ajita. Sorry, Ayan, please go ahead.
Yes, Mataji, Ajita. Then, sorry,
One
Ayan.
the Kurma avatar, Mataji.
Kurma
Like the
avatar,
turtle.
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Then,
Mataji, Dhanvantri avatar.
yeah. Next.
Ajita.
So anyone is counting what are the avatars we are seeing in this Leela? We saw Ajita, then we saw Kurma, then we saw Dhanvantri, then
Now Mohini Murti.
yeah, Mohini Murti, yes, Mataji. That is of course now going on.
Say loudly. Mataji Vrinda is saying Mataji.
Sahasrabhahu.
Yes.
Very nice. Next. So how much came? Ajita. Okay. Anything else? So see, Dhanvantri, good. Thank you, Balavranda. Thank you so much, dear Matajis and Prabhujis, for sharing. So yes, we see in this one Leela itself, so many of them, so many avatars of the Lord has come, right? So Lord is inconceivable. This is what we say. So when we have to say some person is Bhagavan, so what are the qualities of Bhagavan we see? There are 6 qualities, right, of Bhagavan. Balavranda, can you say? Okay, so we see 6 qualities of Bhagavan. So like he is very opulent, he is very rich, he is very strong, and he is very beautiful, he is very, so many things we say. So whatever qualities the Lord possesses, everything is in full. So, and he is very inconceivable. Whatever form he wants, he can take. So, in this one Leela, he has took some around 7 avatars or 9 avatars. I didn't count properly. So, there are so many avatars in this one Leela itself. So, he is the what is that, Kurma, and he has come as Dhanvantri, and he has come as Ajita, and so many things, so many avatars the Lord has taken. So can any normal common man can take that same avatar? It's not possible. But people of demoniac nature, they say that I am God, right? So when someone says, Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, he always says that when someone says that I am God, then ask him to show the qualities of the God. So what are the qualities? So these are the qualities. So Bhagavan, he is very rich and he can do inconceivable. He is having inconceivable potencies. He can lift the Govardhan Leela. He can fight with all the demons at one time itself. So the Guru Maharaj says like that. And but the common people who say that I am Lord, he is not able to do. He is not able to prove himself that he is Lord, right? So this is the demon and demoniac qualities that we see in this Leela. So, and also we can see that the Lord says that whoever person who is very dear to him in chapter 12, right? In chapter 12, from 13 verse to 20th verse. So on the whole, the chapter 12 has only 20 verses, but from 13 to 20, the Lord says that this person is very dear to me. Means like whoever is tolerant is very dear to me. Whoever is, what to say, very patient is very dear to me. Whoever is non-envious is very dear to me. So all these qualities the Lord says, right? So when a devotee possesses this quality, then we can call that person as a devotee. So, but we can that those qualities are seen in our Guru Maharajas, right? So that's why they are all guiding us. So guiding us so very well, like how we have to behave in a proper way to carry out this devotion service. So anyone wants to share anything about demons or demonic qualities about this Leela? Prahlad and Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Anyone wants to share anything more of this pastime? Cannot hear. Someone's talking. Yes, I'm
Hare
just
Krishna
referring
Mataji.
some references. Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I am
Mataji.
to say something. Please go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. As you told, like God, our Krishna, has come and taken different forms in this one Leela itself. I just wanted to highlight this, that in Leelas he has come in and taken different forms. He also comes in our life also. Like in Kali Yuga, he has taken this form of Harinam. And I have seen this in my life. Like when I was not introduced to this devotional path. I used to overthink too much. Like it's exam, and then used to think like what will happen. And this Harinam has, like, I have not changed properly, like, totally, but I can actually see that I have to study and I will get good marks. But that's a given, and I can actually understand and see that human life should actually be directed towards the lotus feet of God, and the path of human life should be invested in understanding the opportunities that God gives us every day. And that's all, Mataji. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, we used to overthink, right? Include me also in that, Ayan. So I also used to think so much. So I had, means like, we see people even now also. So where we were there in that position previously. So, but now it's like, okay, it's okay. Whatever is happening by the will of the Lord. So, sometimes, yes, of course, we will think that, okay, why this is happening, but still we will, anyways, we can't do anything on that. So we don't have any power to overcome that situation. So when we leave it to the Lord, yes, I can say to myself, I feel so relieved. So yes, I cannot do this thing. I cannot handle this thing. Yes, I will hand it over to the Lord. So everything, so the mind will be peaceful. So like last time, I think some speaker said about the peaceful mind, right? So how to keep the mind peaceful. So of course, when we have to speak, yes, of course, we'll have to speak. Otherwise, if your mind is, I think it was on Saturday, right? Sometime, yeah. So the Prabhuji said that when you want to keep your mind peaceful, yes, of course, you'll have to do whatever is there to keep your mind peaceful. So which means like peaceful in the sense, keeping mind peaceful is not for material activities. Doing your bhajans also will get hampered when your mind is not peaceful. So in that case, you'll have to keep your mind so calm so that you can take up your sadhana also properly. So, yes, of course, then in this Leela, we see that the Devas and the Asuras were constantly in the war. I'm just seeing some references for that. So, because let's see that. So, what are the treasures? Whatever things, what are all the things which came out from this? Means like the treasures which came out from this Leela, we can see. So from the churning, many divine objects we saw came out, which are called as Ratnas, and the important ones are the Hala Hala poison. Hala Hala, what is that? The poison we say, right? So that was extremely very poisonous. So in which the Lord said, Lord Vishnu said to Lord Shiva to intake of that poison for the welfare of all the people in general. So, and we also hear that Lord Shiva, when he took that poison, there is one drop of poison fell, and that's why the snakes in this. I heard this from some lecture. So that's why the snakes now they have so much. They are also poisonous now. And also the snakes are also compared to non-envious. When some person is non-envious, we say that he must have been a snake in his previous janma or something. So, but I think maybe that is also true because I find myself also envious sometimes. So, because when we see some person, actually it should not be. So, as we hear from every lecture that there are so many anarthas in us, but this envious thing, that lust, anger, greed, pride, everything we can subside, of course. But this envious nature is really very difficult for us to subside, right? So, because we see our even materially or spiritually, we see when someone is growing, someone is carrying the process, or someone is doing the service very wonderfully, we feel like, oh, this instead of having the feel that, however, this process of doing devotional service is being done to the Lord, however it may be, whoever is carrying out the task, that process should be done very perfectly for the satisfaction of the Lord. Instead of having that mentality, what we do is, means I can say for myself, sorry, I'm saying to everyone. So what I think is, oh, this person is doing like very nicely, so I should also do like that. So that mentality should not be there. So that's what I learned from this Leela, I can say. So, and then, so next thing what we had, Kamadenu. So Kamadenu is wish fulfilling cow, right? So imagine that when we have, already we have so many wishes in this, so many desires in this material world. So when we have to say about the desire, we have so many material desires, except the process of carrying out the desire to do the devotional service or the desire to go back to Godhead. Except this desire, we have many other material desires. But that desires, that material desires also should subside. We do our process of chanting, we do our reading, we hear Bhagavatam, and what is the purpose of hearing Bhagavatam every day? Can someone share your thoughts? Process of, we hear every day this Bhagavatam class, right? So why we are hearing? We hear in many of you may join even other groups also to hear Bhagavatam. So what is the purpose of hearing Bhagavatam?
Hridayantasti tu abhadrani purifies heart.
Yes. Anyone else?
We have to do Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, like it's hearing Bhagavatam is serving to the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam is like a nectar. We have to drink every day.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, of course, we have to hear Srimad Bhagavatam every day And we have this sloka also, right? Ayur Harati Vaipumsan, Mudyan Hastan Shayannaso. So, which means that for a normal materialistic person, every day seems to, in his life, seems to, each day is like he's dying one day, right? He's going to the death forward one day, ahead one day. But for the devotees, it's not like that, because they're hearing the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam and they are in devotees association. So even the death comes, it's not, they won't get old, we can say. And even the death comes, they will happily accept that death, right? So apart from this, what is the purpose of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam? To purify ourselves, of course, to purify our heart, to hear, it's a nectar. Anything else?
Hare
Yes, to
Krishna
cleanse our
Mataji.
soul.
It is also to understand my position as the servant of the Lord and have constant remembrance of Krishna and never forget Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much. Yes. So to remind ourselves that and to humble ourselves. So that is the main goal. So we have so many desires. So what is that thing that keeps us to wander in this material world? Is that one word which we say as the desire. The desire which we have deep enrooted in our heart, whatever desire we have in our heart to enjoy this material world or to enjoy the spiritual world, whatever desire we have, that is that desire manifest in that person. So that's why the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita also, right? So even while at the time of death, whatever you think, you become that in the next life. So what do you mean by that? That is a desire. So when a person is having that desire to serve the Lord, he will serve the Lord. So the Lord will sanction that desire. So when the person is having the desire to enjoy this material world, yes, of course, the Lord will also sanction that. Why is the Lord sanctioning this both the desires? Before you ask, I am asking. So why the Lord is sanctioning both the desires? When a person wants to enjoy the material world, he is sanctioning. When the person wants to enjoy the spiritual world, which means the devotion service with the Lord, he is sanctioning. Why the Lord is sanctioning both the desires?
Mataji, because I think the Lord doesn't interfere with our free will, and He is just Upadrishta Anumanta. He is going to say, okay, you want to do whatever you want to do, I'm going to allow you to do it.
Yes, very perfect, Mataji. So thank you so much. Yes. So of course, it's the free will of the soul, of the jiva, that the Lord, He is not interfering in any of the desires of the soul. Because we see, even when we see that Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, in the chanting of the holy name also we see, right, that do not instruct a faithless person about the holy name of the Lord. So unless until one desires, there is no use of going and saying. So even in this world, in this material world, when someone comes and gives us free advice, are we in a ready position to take that? No, right? So unless until one desires, we cannot go and tell. But there is, Prabhupada has said, Prabhupada and all our acharyas, we can ask this question, then why all our acharyas and Prabhupada has given so many lectures, why Veda Vyas has written when it is not asked by the Jiva? Now, the Jiva is not at all asking to read the Vedas. He is not at all desiring to do the devotion service. Then why the Lord has, all our acharyas has given? Because it's just their karuna. It's just their soft-hearted. Means like they want the people in general to get benefited of this in something, some way or the other, and they purify themselves and go back to Krishna. Because Krishna there, he is waiting for us to receive us. Like when we see in an exhibition, we see that when a mother with a child, they go for an exhibition, and when the child is lost, so the child he doesn't know anything other than mom. And even the mother, when you go and give her something or the other, means like when you go and give her ice cream, or when you go and give her some palatable dishes or something else, she won't accept because she wants a child. The same thing goes even for boy, small boy. So same way, even we also, the Lord also expects his children, who are we, to come back to him, but we are not listening to him. That's the thing. So when we listen, when we turn our face towards the Lord, then the Lord sanctions those desires, which is very favorable for the jiva to carry out the devotion service and come back to him. So that is the thing we see in this Kamadeni, which is a wish fulfilling cow. So so all our desires has to be to fulfill our wishes, to do the devotion service without any hesitant, and go back to God. And then we see the celestial elephant, which is Airavata, which is coming out from this. And next, we see a divine horse, and then next we see Kalpa Vriksha. That is also one of the wish fulfilling tree. And then we see the Apsara, celestial maidens, and then we see Chandra, the moon, which adorns Lord Shiva's head. And then we see Goddess Lakshmi. Yes, the previous, I think the previous verses all were saying about Goddess Lakshmi, how she selected Lord Vishnu as her husband. She goes and she chooses everyone, and she how fortunate Lord Lakshmi. I think we feel when I was hearing this, we don't get any chance to select our spouse, right? So it's like someone comes and we select. But Goddess Lakshmi, she had that opportunity to select her husband, and she saw the qualities of each and everything, and she said, no, this quality is not there, this quality, I don't know what are the qualities, please don't ask me. So it was given by previous speakers. You can of course go and hear to the lectures. So all those qualities, she, each and every person, she saw the qualities, but she rejected, and then she saw the qualities of Lord Vishnu, because Lord Vishnu is self-satisfied. He's Atma Rama, right? So he's not dependent on anyone. So that's why we say him as Bhagavan. So one who possesses all the 6 qualities in full is known as Bhagavan, right? So that's why Lord Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi, selected Vishnu as her husband. So even when Lakshmi is not there, also Lord can sustain by himself. So which means we see in the birth of Lord Brahma, right? So when Lord Brahma was born, it is not that like the mundane people that husband and wife is there and the child is born. No. So the Lord Brahma was born from the Nabi of Lord Vishnu. That's why we say him as what we called Garbhodakasha. Some name is there for Brahma. Sorry, I forgot that.
Hiranyagarbha.
Hiranyagarbha. Yes, thank you, Mataji. Yes, Hiranyagarbha. So that's why, so that's how we saw in the previous chapters how Lord Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi, selected Lord Vishnu. And then we see Dhanvantri. Yes, Dhanvantri is carrying pot of, he is the final one who is carrying pot of Amrita. And for that Amrita, the demons and the demigods, they fought again. And whereas then Mohini Murti had to come back, and she, because of her seeing her beauty, everyone got attracted. It was the demons who were cheated by Mohini Murti. And when we see in this pastime also, when Mohini Murti took this Amrita and gave to the demigods, we see that the demons, 2 of them from the demon side, they came and sat in amongst the demigods. Who are they? Who are the 2 demons? They came and sat in the midst of demigods to take the Amrita.
Rahu and Ketu.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So Rahu and Ketu, and when Mohini Murti identified, she just cut off their heads, and one became Rahu and the other became Ketu. And so that's how this pastime is going on, and this demons demoniac mentality is like they always want to be first, and they always be envious of the others. And in one case we can say that we are also demons because we were envious of Krishna at one point of time, right? That's why we have fallen down here. And I don't know how many lifetimes I have fallen down here, and I don't know whether I have gone to spiritual world or not also. So it's we are just hearing that okay, like even we also can become we were also one time Brahma. I don't know whether I was that also at one point of time, but still we are struggling in this material world to get out of this material world as a devotee. Means like I cannot say devotee, as a sadhaka. So who one who takes in the path of devotion struggles himself throughout the lifetime through to attain his eternal father, who is Lord Shri Krishna. So whatever struggles comes in this, we see the struggle in taking the Amrita. When the Amrita Kalasha appeared, the Asuras tried to, I'm just reading the phrase, the Asuras tried to seize it. Then Vishnu took enchanting form of Mohini Murti and distracted the Asuras, and she distributed the Amrita only to the Devas, ensuring their victory and immortality. So why Mohini Murti took that form? Because she wants to protect his devotees. She say, Lord Vishnu, means Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, right? Name bhaktya pranashyati. Because he says to Arjuna, you boldly declare Arjuna, because even when I say, I also do not follow my words. But when my devotees say, I will surely, I will make sure that the words of my devotees come true. So we see this in the pastime of even Prahlad Maharaj also, right? So when he said that Narsimha Dev is there, when Hiranyakashipu asked, where is your God? So then Prahlad Maharaj said that my God is there everywhere. He is there in this pillar also. And the Lord came out of that pillar just to make the word of his devotee true, that the Lord took the form of that Narsimha. So what we learn from this Samudra Manthan Leela is we'll have to be in cooperation. So to achieve the nectar, one must churn the ocean of consciousness, enduring the suffering and rewards. So yes, of course, from this Leela, we say that there were even the demigods also, they fought themselves that I want this, I want that, because so many things came out, right? So they also fought themselves. But same way, even the devotee community also, we have so many upcomings. We don't know we don't know how each one's mentality is. We are not in everyone's heart. We are just Anu, right? So we have to think only about ourselves, and we'll have to think only about the devotion service, how it is carried out to the Lord in a perfect and in a very good manner. So in that case, we'll devotees, whatever conflicts is there, we'll have to combine ourselves. We have to embrace each other and cooperatively. We have to carry out the devotion service for the pleasure of the Lord. And it also and so when we do always it is said that, right? So when we are together, we can when we are united, we can drive away the poisonous things which are surrounding us. So that's always there. When the devotees, of course, will have so many conflicts, but when we are united together, then no one can harm us. So they finally, the devotees are the one who will teach us how to get back to the spiritual world. So through the devotees association, we get the mercy, we get Guru Maharaj, and through Guru Maharaj we get Krishna also. And all these things happens when we worship Srimati Radharani. So when we worship Srimati Radharani, she is the mother. So if Krishna is father, then of course she is the mother. Radharani is the mother. So we are all very attracted towards means like we are all very close to our mother, right? So when we want to say something, we know we don't go directly to our father. We tell to our mother, "Mom, can you tell this to my to father so that he sanctions that?" So in that ways, we'll have to take shelter of Radharani, and Radharani, by her mercy, she will put a tick mark besides your name, and she will recommend you to Krishna. And all these things happens only when we have the association of our when we follow the rules and regulations of our Guru Maharajas very perfectly, and that also will happen only with the association of the devotees. It's so Guru Maharajas, we cannot, our Guru Maharajas are all not approachable. They're always traveling, and they are always preaching everywhere. So immediately we cannot see our Guru Maharaj also. So that's why there are devotees association. So it is only this Bhakti Sangha where we are having all these devotees coming together every day for this Bhagavatam class. So with this association, we are reminded of, yes, we have to carry out our process of devotion service according to the rules and regulations which are instructed by my Guru Maharaj. And then when my Guru Maharaj is satisfied, then he will recommend us to Radharani, and Radharani will recommend us to Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, dear devotees. I think it's time, so we can end here. If anyone wants to say anything for 10 more minutes, we can see and we can end here. Okay.
Shri Mataji, then Pranam. Very
Yes,
nicely you have explained everything, Mataji. This is so nice. We missed Prabhuji definitely, but the caption that you gave and all the explanation from the previous verses and also the next verses, what will happen is also very nice. Yeah, this is the best Leela where we can see the Lord in different forms at the same time, because in all other incarnations as Rama or Krishna, actually in the form of Krishna also, Balarama and Krishna are both together. That's the only thing. And also the Rama avatar, they say Parshuram and Rama also came together, right? Yeah. Only 2 times, but this is the place where we see when Balavranda said Sahasrabahu, that is the one usually we forget. We always think about Ajita, Kurma, and even we know Dhanvantari and Mohini Murti. But the main portion, how the Mandara Parvata is moving here and there, and then no one could take control of that, right? So, yeah. That is very nice of Balavranda. That's what I can say, because she remembers everything and she is there at that age for her level, and she's. I have to glorify her also, Mataji. That's what I
Yes,
can
Mataji. Yes, yes.
She is the first one to say Sahasrabahu.
Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Mataji, thank you so
Yeah.
much. But actually, the kids' classes, we are doing the same thing. Thank you to
Yeah.
all the kids, all the teachers who are teaching for these kids. Because of them, she is able to remember that it's Sahasrabahu, because we usually do revision every single day before we start the class, what we learned. And then teacher will start the new set of the story for today. I mean, for that day. Because of that, she's like, she memorized everything, what comes one after the other, and everything she can just say like that because of the classes. Thank you so much to all the kids, all the teachers who are teaching for the children.
Jai Bolo Bhakti Sangha group ki then. The group
Thank you
itself
so much.
is dedicated completely for the Bhagavatam, and the next generation is coming so wonderfully. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you for all your services.
Thank you so much, Vali Mataji. Yes, of course, even I also thought. Thank you so much, Anitha Gandharvika Mataji. Thank you to Balavranda also. Very nicely, she said that she took out the name of Sahasrabahu. And I was also thinking, yeah, we missed that name. So, and thank you so much to all the teachers of Bhakti Sangha. So, but I should say one thing, even when we hear all these leelas from various speakers, so it's not that we can remember, even when we do chanting also, okay, I'm done my 16 rounds, yes, now immediately the mind goes to the material things, right? So, okay, next, because the planning is happening during the chanting itself. Okay, after chanting, you have to do this. After chanting, you have to do this. So, all this. So, my Guru Maharaj, Jayavataka Swami Guru Maharaj, what he says is, he says that you'll have to write whenever you get some plans while chanting, you will have to keep write it. Okay, stop the chanting, just write. Okay, then again you continue. Then again write. Then again continue. So in this way, you can perfect your chanting also. So, but I should first follow that. So that's how. So why I came to say this is. We also hear this Bhagavatam class every day. It's not that I remember it every day, but I should thank Balavrinda that even she's the children of Mukti Sangha also, they are hearing it, but still they are remembering and they are giving it at right time. So thank you so much for that. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we don't have any more questions. I think so. If anyone wants to share anything, otherwise we can end the call here. Thank you, Janava Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mataji is saying, I don't know how I get here, but whoever put my number here, I'm so grateful for divine arrangements. Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we don't have any hand raise or questions in the chat box.
Mataji, can I just make a comment real quick?
Yeah, yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, everyone. It's Genevieve Devidasi. What I learned from the because we discussed the churning of the ocean for like a week, and then I was thinking, why are we like it's so intensive and we're going on for a week about it and stuff. But then as I listen more, I realized that kind of like what the Prabhuji was saying, the Srimad Bhagavatam, it depends on how you approach it and what's in your heart, because it could bewilder and it can also enlighten. Because in the beginning I was kind of bewildered, and then I had to check my heart. I was like, well, because you wanted it to be over, so you're getting bewildered. Because I was thinking why is like the same text over and over. But then because I'm so type A sometimes, and I realized, oh wow, there are so many gems, bhakti gems in this particular text and lila. And then when I approach it that way, I felt like I keep getting enlightened, even like on a personal level. I realize as human beings, because we're on earth realms and we're on the middle realm, so we also within ourselves, as within, as without, so within, we navigate within ourselves, within our own universes of our ecosystem in our being human, being an organism, all these, demonic qualities and deva qualities within ourselves. Like if you're, my gosh, on a bad day, traffic, or like menopause, being a human, everybody has a different karma. So on a full moon, or like on the Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha, you observe your bodies, and then for some reason, you tend to do more, like say, okay, when you overeat, when you want to pleasure your senses, or you have cravings, etc., like that. So you like sometimes within ourselves, we it's like we have a gauge meter of our own demonic qualities when we overeat, right? And that is why it's so important that everything that you rewire your brain, through chanting and through intentionally thinking of Lord Krishna every minute, so that if you say your meter goes to the left or go to your demonic quality of overeating, you can turn it, you can shift into something. Okay, Lord Krishna, I'm overeating, let's eat together, let's enjoy it, so that way you're constantly thinking of Lord Krishna. That way you change the energy of what you're doing, because without him, without Radharani, without the mercy, like you're gonna be unconsciously doing things that becomes a habit, and that habit becomes a character, and then before you know it, you're so far off the deva qualities that you want to be. And then when you're so far off the deva qualities, your sense of devotion and your sense of service also becomes like way off. Now you become lazy. Oh, I don't want to serve. Oh, I'm this. You know what I mean? Because that's what you're developing. But if you are consistently making a habit of thinking, okay, whatever it is that I do every single time, may it be quote unquote bad or good, I'm offering this to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna will take care of everything. Okay, Lord Krishna, had too much cookies. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy your share. It's everything. If we could just train ourselves literally on a single minute, like say for a woman, okay, sometimes I feel like, okay, you spend 20 minutes on putting your makeup. then I say to myself, but it's okay, or you could be shy because sometimes your mind wants to torture you. Sometimes even your propensity to do good in bhakti, if you're not careful of your mind will criticize you. So I'm catching it now because of all this reading, right? Because the demonic mind or the mind wants to torture you so that you get discouraged in serving Lord Krishna. So the way I'm turning it now is like, it's okay because in the spiritual world, the gopi decorate them, they decorate their faces. They want to make sure that they look good for Krishna. So if I'm spending 20 minutes on looking good and because I'm servicing my altar, this is for Lord Krishna and Radharani. So I'm presentable. It's not for you, demon. So I feel like even in this reading that we did for like a week, I feel like unbeknownst to me, it was cleansing my heart and the lessons are penetrating. And then little do I know, the thing that I used to think about was like shifting, and this all translated to Lord Krishna. And I just gotta say, reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, amongst many other reasons, if anything else, is to basically have mercy. We're being given so much mercy by just hearing these things because you don't know on a subtle level what's penetrating your ethereal or energetic body that goes straight to your heart. And I think that's the most important thing when you see the shift, the cleansing of the heart and how it's manifested on how you do things on a daily life, not like on so philosophical high level, but like how are you changing little by little within your thoughts, within your actions, and how you manifest that? Is it bringing you closer to Lord Krishna, or your little micro actions that you're doing in your life is engaging you more into like the demonic quality? So I think with Srimad Bhagavatam, we're being given so much mercy that it's like tweaking our mind and our thoughts. It's like they say tiny tweaks, big changes. And so before you know it, in a week's time, when you're getting the mercy of the Srimad Bhagavatam, and then in a week or 2 weeks, those tiny tweaks, those micro tweaks that you're getting through the mercy of Srimad Bhagavatam, with the mercy of Lord Krishna, through the mercy of Radharani, within a month's time, you're gonna be surprised how like your bhakti is so much more like it's deeper. You have more juice now. And for that, I say, Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Radhe. I'm so grateful, everyone, for you all for this, your service and your facilitating this and for being so welcoming when I first come in. Thank you, Mataji. That's my insight.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very, very beautiful insight. So how we'll have to share Srimad Bhagavatam and how it cleanses the heart. Yes, of course, in one Leela. I remember I joined during the Leela of Ajamila in Bhakti Sangha. So that's where I realized, oh my God, so many things. We see mundane serials are there, right? So same way, we can see the serials of Bhagavatam. So that's really great, more than that. So we can always relish also. So that in that sense, even you said, it will cleanse our heart. So this is actually very good to watch Srimad Bhagavatam, share Srimad Bhagavatam every day. Thank you so much, Mataji. Yes, we have hand raise, Priti Vilasini Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Anitha Mataji. Thank you for the very, very nice class. You covered the entire pastime of the Samutra Manthan so much in detail, pulling out realizations from every single section of the pastime. And it's very difficult to speak continuously, that too spontaneously, on such subject matters. So I really applaud you for the effort that you have taken, and you spoke for 45 minutes very nicely, covering all the topics in this section. So thank you so much for keeping us engaged today morning. Hare Krishna. All glories unto you.
Hare Krishna, Priti Vilasini Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. It's only because of your classes and all these speakers' classes that we are learning little bit, and we can share sometimes like this. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. All glories to my Guru Maharaj also. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Shokar Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Danda Pranam, accept my humble obeisances. My voice is coming, there's some problem in my mobile. Is my voice audible?
Yes, Prabhu, we can hear you.
So, Anitha, Raamiya, Mataji, it was very wonderful class. Normally, I'm not able to attend the class. I'm always outside. But today I was at the home. So I was very happy and proud that my daughter is speaking today. That too, just directly extempore. It was a wonderful talk. And the one point which you told was very good. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhui Bhavuka. Actually, Bhagavatam is actually full of rasa. It's a juice. So one who is the speaker, actually he has drunk so much that the whole Bhagavatam is still his neck. They say, when you open the mouth, the crow will come and eat it. Like that, you'll have so much of Bhagavatam. The moment he speaks, it comes out and everybody gets a drink. That is the Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. Muhuraho Rasika Bhui Bhavuka. You become bhavuk when you hear that. So you did a wonderful class. I just want to conclude with two important points Srila Prabhupada has mentioned. That we are all in this material world mainly because we have become envious of Krishna. We are competing with Krishna and we wanted to get independent from Krishna and we want to be Lord over Krishna and we want to become the boss. So Krishna is such a wonderful father. He says, suppose there are 5 children, one is a bad, the father will put the child in the hostel. So this is like a hostel, material world Krishna made to just go and see how your desires can be fulfilled. But when we come here, there is Maya Devi, Durga Devi comes. She's a Durg. This is called Durg. This is a jail. And Durga Devi is the jail in charge. So she comes and pulls you out because she wants to test you how much you're going. Then we become human beings, become animal, become tree, go up and down, up and down. Maximum you can go up to Brahma Loka. If you do so many good things, you'll go to Swarga Loka. In Swarga Loka, the thing is, there's so much of opulence. You can get 12,000 years of life and only birth and death, no old age, no disease. That's why Indra and all, so much of sense gratification. When you have so sense gratification, you forget the Supreme Lord. But still, they are always obedient to the Lord. But he's always possessiveness. Anybody comes, he's worried about his seat. So Swargaloka is very dangerous. All the Matajis from Swargaloka, they come and tell Krishna, we want to come to the material world. We come to Bhuloka because this is the only place where the bhakti is going on. And if you do more punya karma, you will go to Brahmaloka. Again, 1 lakh years you have to live. Again, Mrityu is going to come. Janma Mrityu. No old age disease. So the only thing Prabhupada told 2 slokas, if you understand and apply in your life, you're going back home guaranteed. One is Sarva Upadhi Vinurmuktam Tat Paratven Nirmalam. That is all the Upadhis, designations. I am South Indian, North Indian, Tamil, Malayali, American, Indian, dog, cat. Male, female also is a designation. So Prabhupada says, if you just think you're not male, you're female, we are all female. And Krishna is only Purna Purushottama. If you go to that level, then Sarva Upadhi. No boss, no director, no uncle, no father, mother. No, we are all just Jivir Swarupai Krishna Nityadas and Akale Ishwara Krishna or Shabe Britto. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told everybody is servant. If that comes, then we will now try to lord over. And the next part of the sloka is Sarva Upadhi Vinurmuktam Tat Paratvan Nirmalam. You become Nirmal when the Upadhi is removed. Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti. Then the next line we have to follow is Rishik means senses. So Rishikena, all these senses to be used. Rishik Isha. Rishik means senses, Ish means Ishvara. So the Lord of all the senses, only Krishna, only he has got the right to enjoy. And he also enjoys selflessly. He doesn't expect, he only expects bhakti to be taken as a bhava. So Krishna is also a nice thing, a brahmachari, and he is no lust. So in the material world, lust is there. So Krishna want to clean us. That's why we have come here. So sometimes they call this as Durg, means jail. Sometimes it's chikitsale, medical. We get cured by medicine. What is the medicine? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the best medicine because Krishna and Bhagavatam are non-different. When Krishna was leaving, Uddhava was crying, oh, Krishna leaving. No, I am going to leave Srimad Bhagavatam. So sometimes they keep Bhagavatam the altar. There's no Krishna's photo. They can keep Bhagavatam also. So thank you very much. So with these 2 things, then we will not use our senses. Everything with the eyes, we will see only beautiful photo of Krishna, Guru Maharaj, devotees. If at all you see a Mataji, it's only Mataji. Somebody asked Prabhupada, where are Mataji children? No. Other than wife, all are Matajis. And all others are Prabhus. no friend and babe and this and that and all. So Rishikesh, then we'll use our nose only for smelling the tulasi offered to Krishna, or flower offered to Krishna, eyes for seeing Krishna and showing Krishna and reading Bhagavatam, and ears only for hearing Srimad Bhagavatam or anything Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, anything connected to the Lord, nothing other than the literature not simply read. And the mouth, the tongue to be used only for tasting Krishna Prasadam and for telling about Krishna Kathas, and our touch, skin to be used only for Abhisheka and serving the devotees, giving massage for Guru Maharaj, all those things. So, like this, Gyanendriya, Karmendriya, all should be used for Krishna, then automatically it's one-way ticket, one-way ticket, one-way ticket to Golok Vrindavan. And Prabhupada says a back door is there. Back door, Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada will take us to Gauranga Lok. In Chaitanya, in Golok Vrindavan is a place, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaur Nita is there. So we are all Gaudiya Math people, go there and do Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. And Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, they are all there in the Gauraloka, Gauranga Loka. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Shubhakar Krishna Prabhu. That was a
Can we
really
sing
very.
one song and finish off?
Hare Krishna
Jai
Prabhu.
Jai Jagannath Sachiranandan, Tribhuvani Kore Jar Charana Bandhan, Nilachale Shankh Chakra Gadha Padmadhar, Nadiya Nagare Danda Kamandalukar, Keho Bole Purube Ravan Bodhila, गोलोकेर वैभव लीला प्रकाश करिला जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिर नंदन त्रिभुवनी कोरे झार चरण बंधन श्री राधा भावे रे बे गोरावतार हरे कृष्ण नाम गौरा करिलो प्रचार वासुदेव घोष बोले करी जोड़ो हाथ जय गौर श्री कृष्ण श्री जगन्नाथ हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Guru Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitya ki jai, Bhakti Sanghas class ki jai, Anitha Raamiya Mataji ki jai,
Krishna
Nitya
Prabhuji
Gaur
ki
Shitanath
jai.
Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Shubhakar Krishna Prabhuji ki jai.
Anitha
Very nice,
Mataji.
Prabhuji. We missed you today. Hare Krishna.
I was there in the class, I was not missing, only I could not come on the video.
No. We missed you. You could have come a little earlier so that there wouldn't have been punishment for everyone to hear me. You would have given
Oh, then we
class.
cannot hear you. No, I want to
Thank you
see
so
you as a
much,
big
Prabhuji.
speaker in the next
Hare Krishna.
6 months. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So thank you so much, dear devotees. I don't find any more questions or hand raised. So thank you so much for everyone for joining. If I have spoken anything by mistake, so please excuse me and please apologize. I want to apologize from all your lotus feet. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Bol. And all glories to all our acharyas and all the speakers of Bhakti Sangha and to Mr. Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So with all your permission, we can end the session here.
वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंतकोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय।
Jai.
की जय। अनिता माताजी
Jai.
की जय।
Oh,
Radhe Radhe.
Gauranga,
Radhe Radhe.
Nityananda,
Thank you
Radhe
so
Radhe.
much.
Gauranga, Nityananda,
Please
Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam, Sapon